Good morning. It's cold. I got my hat on. It's a little too big now that I don't have any hair. My hair actually almost looks like this hair. But one of you viewers sent this to me, so thank you. Trying to stay warm on this chilly morning. It's like 30 degrees right now. Yesterday I shut the world off, and it was amazing. It was awesome. It was super cool. It's probably the best thing I've done in a minute. I had an incident early in the morning yesterday that I was just not gonna deal with. Somehow, I don't know how. Somehow, one goat, got locked inside my micro tiny house for I don't know how long. We're talking probably a good minute. Let me turn this car off. I was trying to stay warm, but it's rattling the camera. But I don't know if I just didn't close the door all the way, or they were messing around, they jumped up and they hit the latch and it popped the door open. I don't know. All I know is there was a goat in there, and I started hearing a noise. I was like, what is that? And I heard the noise coming from inside the micro tiny house. And went over there, I opened it, and that goat just went to town on everything in there. I've got a bunch of canned foods, dry foods, waters, some stored stuff I have in there, storing in there, just anything you could think of. And it looked like someone just, like a tornado went through there. It was insane. And this was early in the morning. And I just said, you know what? Not doing it today. I was going to spend the entire day building, and it put me in a really bad mood right there at the get-go, because that's like my one spot. And the goat got in there and destroyed it. So I just said, you know what? Today's the day. I'm shutting the entire world off. I took several naps. I put my phone on airplane mode so I wouldn't receive a bunch of phone calls and text and all that stuff. Every now and again, I'd take it off really quick, but then I'd put it back on. And I just wanted an entire day away, just to myself. And it was glorious. It was so good. It was so good. I didn't stay on Facebook all day scrolling, looking at stuff on there. I didn't look at a bunch of YouTube channels or my comments. It was awesome. It was great. It was a day to myself, and I think I needed it. I woke up this morning. I'm still tired, because when you sleep too much, you can actually get too tired, and I think that's kind of how I am right now. But drinking my coffee, so I think I'll be all right. But I feel energized. I feel like it's a new day, and it's going to be a good, fresh start. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm jumping straight in and taking all these bats right here to, I guess what they're called. I don't know what they're called. I'm just trying to look cool. And take them in there and start. I'm going to finish my cabinet build and all that stuff. But to be able to shut the world down, it's something I've needed for a long time. I'll say that. And I think if I would have done that a while back, I think I would have thought a lot differently about certain situations over the last year. I just think I could have handled things better if I would have just forced myself to shut the world down. So I think what I'm going to start doing is potentially even like once a week, I just have an entire day where I'm truly off grid and I'm not connected to the world at all. And whether that's I go camp somewhere, or I'm just here and I turn my phone off or whatever it is. After yesterday, I realized I think everybody needs that. I think everybody needs that because it lets you just escape. And I don't know. I just can't tell you how awesome it was. And I also downloaded this off-road trucker game. It's not as off-road as I thought it was going to be. It's like big rig. You got to pull a big trailer of logs through mud and whatnot. I thought it was going to be more like get in a Jeep and rock crawl. I guess I should have typed in rock crawl and not off-road, but whatever. It's still a fun game. It was interesting. It helped get my mind off stuff. I used to be pretty big. Not none of these crazy like all they do is play video games. But I used to like playing video games. It was an escape. I always played World War II games, Call of Duty, stuff like that. And I don't know. I feel like maybe I need that back. Of course, I don't have power and I can't be playing PlayStation, even though I have a PlayStation 3 and 4 here. But I probably still won't. But I don't know. I think that was a good lesson learned. And I think a lot of you guys, I hope you do the same. I hope you realize, hey, I need to take time to myself. I need to shut everyone else out. I need to, I don't know the best way to describe it, but level yourself out. It gives you time that if your anxiety or whatever you got going on is on this side, then you got problems going on this side, and you got stuff going on back there and stuff going on up here. Well, when you just take time to yourself, it all starts to just kind of work its way out. And by the time I woke up this morning, it was back level. I wish I would have thought of this sooner. So wish I would have. So if any of you guys were reaching out yesterday or commented on something or tagged me in something or text or emailed or messaged or whatever the case may be, and I didn't respond, you know why now. And I'm gonna start doing it about once a week, maybe even more if I feel like I need it. But yeah, it was awesome. But that's that for that talk. If you guys didn't know, I kind of watched it real quick this morning. My service was bad, so I came out to the truck. So I'm going to watch it again. But the Sawyers posted a video, and they built this rack thing that looks freaking phenomenal. Looks really good. The colors and everything on that cedar disc. Oh, man. I watched that, and I'm like, well, plus I've seen their other can rotator in person. So I'm going to use the same sealer that they did on my cabinets, and I am so excited to see that color pop. But what I'm getting at is, go check out that video. Of course, watch the build. But at the end, I feel like there's hair from this in my mouth. At the end, they talk about the meetup and all the details of it and all that stuff. So if you haven't checked it out, please do. If you want to have a vendor spot, if you want to sell, I don't know, soaps, candles, baked goods, t-shirts, I don't care if you want to sell sticks that you picked up off the ground. If you think you could sell them, whatever. But we're looking for vendors that are you guys that actually watch, that's coming to the meetup. And we want you guys to be able to put your small business out there. We can go get big box store people if we want to show up. That's not what we want. We want you guys that support us. We want to be able to support you. So if you like a vendor spot, it's going to be $25 on the outside. And we have a big tent. Their church has a huge tent that you'll be under. You won't be in direct sun or nothing like that. So we got you. We got you. And we can only have 15 to 20, I believe is what they said in the video. I think that's what we came up with. Roughly 15 to 20 vendors outside. That way they have enough room. We're not overcrowding. Plus, we're going to look through the people, filter through them, and see who does what. We don't want 800 people to sell candles. We don't want 800 people selling shirts. We don't want 800 people selling sticks. So we're going to go through them, and then we're going to pick 15 to 20. But that $25 fee is it's for two reasons. One, just so people don't show up and take it lightly, I guess. We want you to take it serious, just like we're trying to take the meetup serious. But then two, that's not a very big fee, $25. I think anyone selling stuff will make $25 plus a lot more than that. There's going to be hundreds and hundreds of people there. But that $25 each will go into the meetup fund. We will have a little fund that's going on, and that's going to help pay for drinks and giveaway prizes and anything we need for that. That's not going in my pocket, Sawyer's pocket, Matt Payne's pocket, like none of that. This is strictly going to the meetup. We are not making a profit whatsoever. And then if you're a YouTube channel and you'd like to be involved, we're going to have roughly 10 tables inside. And if it's going to be $50 a table, and of course, all the money goes into the meetup, just like I just said. But the reason we're charging $50 inside is, one, you're inside, and two, there's a lot more YouTube channels that are coming than probably people that would want to be vendors. And it makes it a little more serious. If you want to be inside, it's going to cost a little bit more. Plus, say you sell shirts for $10 a piece, which most of the time people charge a little more than that. You just sell 5 shirts and you can pay it back, and that goes to the fund. Plus, you'll be more of like a highlighted channel because you'll have like a table, a booth, that type of thing. But like Jacob said in his video, don't start sending money. Don't start doing all this stuff. There is an email, and Jacob cannot get this right. It's YouTube Family Reunion at yahoo.com. YouTube Family Reunion at yahoo.com. Email that if you want to be a vendor or a channel and have a table inside. And just because you email us does not mean you made the list. We're saying that in the nicest possible way. There's going to be, everyone there is going to want a table, but we don't have enough space for that. And last time we had 40-something YouTube channels show up. So bring them in, and we're going to try to go through them as good as we can and all that. We're not going to be picking favorites or anything of that nature. Honestly, I probably don't want to say in it at all because I don't want people yelling at me. So we'll put that blame on Matt Payne. Let's be real. Jared's calling me, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off this. But, yeah, go ahead and go check out the Sawyer's video. I'll try to link it below. Hope you guys have a good day. I got to answer this phone call. Bye.